In the desolate town of Horriores, where shadows danced with malevolence and whispers echoed through the streets like haunting melodies, there existed a darkness beyond comprehension. It wasn't a darkness that could be illuminated by the flicker of a candle or the glow of a street lamp. It was a darkness that seeped into the very soul of anyone who dared to venture too close. It all began with the arrival of the Winters family. They were outsiders, drawn to the town by the allure of cheap land and a chance to start anew. Ignorant of the warnings whispered by the locals, they purchased an old Victorian mansion on the outskirts of Horriores. A mansion that had stood empty for decades, its walls holding secrets that even the bravest dared not uncover. As the Winters settled into their new home, strange occurrences began to plague them. Shadows danced in the corners of their vision, whispers followed them wherever they went, and a sense of dread hung heavy in the air. But it was only when their daughter, Emily, began to speak of the friends she had made in the house that they realized the true horror of their situation. Emily claimed to play with children no one else could see, children with hollow eyes and twisted smiles. She spoke of games they played in the dead of night, of secrets they whispered in her ear, and of a darkness that lurked just beyond the threshold of their reality. At first, the Winters dismissed Emily's tales as nothing more than the imaginings of a child, but as the nights grew longer and the shadows grew thicker, they could no longer deny the truth that lay before them. There was something evil in their midst, something that hungered for their souls. Desperate for answers, the Winters turned to the town's only remaining resident, a wise old woman known as Madame Esmeralda. With trembling hands and a voice filled with dread, she told them of the curse that had befallen Horriores, a curse born of greed and fueled by the blood of the innocent. Long ago, the town had been home to a coven of witches who practiced dark magic in secret. Their rituals called forth unspeakable horrors from the depths of the earth, and in their greed for power, they made a pact with the darkness itself. In exchange for eternal life, they offered up the souls of their own children as sacrifices, binding them to the mansion that now stood as a monument to their sins. But the witches' power had come at a cost they had not fully comprehended until it was too late. For the darkness they had unleashed was not easily contained, and it hungered for more than just the souls of the innocent. It hungered for vengeance. As the Winters listened in horror, Madame Esmeralda spoke of a prophecy foretold by the ancients, a prophecy that spoke of a chosen one who would one day rise to challenge the darkness and break the curse that held Horriores in its grip. But until that day came, the town would remain trapped in a never-ending nightmare, its streets haunted by the echoes of the past. With newfound determination, the Winters vowed to fight against the evil that threatened to consume them. Armed with knowledge and guided by faith, they ventured into the heart of darkness, knowing that their journey would not be easy, but that it was the only hope they had of saving themselves and the town of Horriores from eternal damnation. Little did they know that their darkest nightmares were yet to come, and that the true evil of Horriores had only just begun to reveal itself. Stay tuned for part 2 of Evil of Horriores, the dark story. Subscribe to our channel for more terrifying tales of horror and suspense. Thanks for watching.